everyone. How are you? Thank you so much for being here again. I'm going to do today a 50s plus skincare routine that I have been doing for the past few weeks. I have discovered, thanks to this book, Amazing Her Face by Zoe Foster Blake. Zoe Foster Blake is a beauty specialist, beauty writer, an Australian beauty writer. This is a very, very funny book to read, but it has really helped me figure out what to do for my skin now that I'm in my 50s and how to apply the skincare that we are offered today. Because today, unlike many decades ago, that's my cat, you'll have to excuse her. Skincare today is very, very different. You have serums, you have oils, which didn't exist, I don't know, 20, 30 years ago, okay? A new brand and a new order of things. You have SPF that I finally figured out how to use SPF and which ones are the appropriate ones. But the book is very, it has some pictures depending on where, they, makeup application or, some looks. That's Zoe there. And it's written just like the Australians do. It's very, very informal, almost colloquial at times, yet it's very, very informative and, but it just makes you laugh. So I'm going to do a morning routine and a nighttime routine. Obviously, this is the morning. For the morning, remember, I usually do my Avène water with the cleansing brush in the morning. However, at times I do a slight cleanse, especially because at night there's a lot more products that I'm putting now on. So for when the mornings that I do the cleanse, and I just did it, I use this at the moment. It's an egg white bubble cleanser. And it's non-drying at all, the consistency. This is by a company called Mizone, and they are a Korean brand. I got this cleanser a long time ago through Cult Beauty. I don't know if they will have it, but I will try and find it and link it below. Now, second step that I do now, based on Amazing Her Face's suggestion, is an antioxidant. And I have found this company, which I found it online, but they're not on social media, they're not ubiquitous, they're out of California. And I'm really liking their products. They're called Timeless Skincare. And you can make your own kit. It comes like that. And you can fit the products here that you want. You pick a selection and they put it in the box. I'm using 3 of those at the moment. I picked up like 4 serums and an oil. The serum that I'm using in the mornings is this one. It has coenzyme Q10, but it also has hyaluronic acid, vitamin E. It's a cocktail of hydrating serums. You're supposed to shake before applying. And on bare skin face, I just use this half a dropper, and you just apply. And always go in your neck and chest, because just like Zoe says, that's where your face ends. It ends at the top of your boobs. So this serum is lovely. It absorbs immediately, okay? And then we do a moisturizer. It has to be a light moisturizer for the morning, okay? At the moment, I'm using the Belif Aqua Bomb. And this one actually is a travel size, since I'm not traveling. That's the consistency. It's very much, it's like a liquid gel. But this is just like, oh, it hydrates fantastically. Again, to the top of your boobs. Now, you can do an eye cream, which you can do actually after the serum or, after the moisturizer, doesn't matter. This is one of the two I'm using at the moment. This is by the Inkey List, is the Caffeine Eye Cream. This is very good if you suffer from under eye circles. So put a little there. Consistency is similar to the Belif moisturizer. And then just I put it in. All right. And now it's time for SPF. That's basically the skincare for the morning. Now, two things that I've learned about SPF thanks to Zoe. There's two types, as you know, the chemical and the physical or mineral. And I realized I was using SPF wrong. I was using this one, which has, this has rubbed off the lettering. But this is the one by Supergoop. This is the moisturizing SPF. Lovely SPF, okay? It's an everyday one. Very, very, it's like a whip consistency, very light and hydrating. But this is a chemical SPF. With chemical SPF, you have to put it on bare skin. You cleanse your skin and you put the SPF. Hence, you cannot put any skincare. Because the way that chemical SPF works, it absorbs into your skin and it absorbs the sun rays and kind of disintegrates them there. But it works with your skin to protect you from the sun rays. I was using this on top of all the other products that I was using, which doesn't work. Chemical SPFs, which are most of the SPF that are around are chemical, must be used without any skincare at all. Maybe the eye cream, but the rest you cannot do if you're using that. So on the days that I use that, I just use this, which are usually the days that, I do gardening or I'm around, outside for a long time. And I just feel that my skin doesn't need it, because this is very, very, it feels very much like a skincare. Now, the other type of SPF are these ones. This is also by Supergoop. This is a mineral one. See, it says it there. These go on top of your skincare. This type of SPFs, and this one is the consistency here, which I'm going to use now. This actually reflect the sun. So when the sun hits you, hits the rays away. Put also underneath your eyes. This is the SPF you want, really, because yes, it reflects and it will show in photographs, but guess what? If you're not doing photographs or even for an everyday basis, with this, you can actually use your skincare and have, SPF at the same time. This type of SPF you have to apply and wait 15 minutes before you go into the sun. And this is the ones that you want. SkinCeuticals are particularly good in doing this type of SPF. In fact, I just bought one of those, but in the meantime, I'm using this one because it needs to be used. So, hence the difference. Make sure you use your SPF correctly. Also, apply enough. This one is very good. I mean, it also kind of like a primer, acts like a primer. And now I can go about putting my makeup and go about my day. I will see you in the evening for the evening skincare for 50 plus. Okay, so it's now the evening. I've had a very intense day of working in the garden. Then I went out to do some shopping. How about this eyeshadow by Natasha Denona? I mean, and really stays put. Anyway, I'm going to remove my makeup and do my skincare routine. So I'm going to start with the eyes, and I'm going to use the Garnier Micellar Water. This is the one that is not available here in the States. Sorry, grabbing my pads here. Yeah, so there is a new one that I detected the other day in Target, but yeah, this one in particular not available. So this one is particularly good for, you know, water resistant makeup like this one that I'm wearing today is, because it has oil within it, okay, more than the regular micellar water would have. All right, so because I used SPF earlier today, as you saw, I'm going to do a double cleanse now, and I'm going to use Emma Hardy Moringa Cleansing Balm as my first cleanse. So scoop it a little bit like that, just like that. This is just so marvelous. And put all over the face, the neck, and massage. Remove with a flannel. This is also from Emma Hardy, and this part is exfoliating and this is regular flannel. So I'm going to do the exfoliating. I have not used water yet. That's how much. And now I use some water to remove the rest. A little bit of the one that I use for the morning, using this as my second cleanse. Sometimes these foaming cleansers tend to be drying. This is not drying at all. Works really nicely. All right, so now for the skincare routine per se. Here we go, based on Zoe's book. I'm gonna use, and I don't use this every day, but every other day, I use an AHA exfoliating toner. This is the one I'm using currently. This is Ren. And it's very gentle, but it's exfoliating. It's really light. It wouldn't hurt your skin or, you know, make it any less, you know, any more sensitive or anything like that. This mostly salicylic acid, you know, particularly good if you have acne or struggle with that. It removes any traces of makeup. And you can use all over, even in your chest. So next step, and this could be optional depending on to what degree you are using retinol, but then you should use a retinol product. The one that I'm using at the moment is this one by Rodial, which is the Magic Gel Night. Really love this packaging. That's the texture. Now this product I do not put on my neck because it's retinol. This has retinol, but it's not, you know, an extremely strong retinol. Still has retinol, so massage well. What I'm currently using on my neck and chest I'm testing a new product by Beauty Bio, R45. It's a 45-day treatment in 3 phases. I've already used phase 1, so I'm in phase 2. And basically, a nice pump there, that's the cream. And you apply in your neck and your décolleté with upward motions. And that's it. And this is what I'm currently using for my neck. But if you don't have anything like this, then you would just use your regular moisturizer. Now we will go for a serum. And I've been using a sample of this by SkinCeuticals, which is Discoloration Defense. Now, any serum that you may want to use is fine. This one I'm just doing it localized wherever it is necessary. I really love this serum. It has been very, very effective, even if I've only been using it like for 5 days. So next time that I have to use something like this, I will buy it. But the other thing that I'm using, the one serum I'm using regularly is this one by Timeless. And this one is 20% vitamin C, ferulic acid, and vitamin E. So this is also an active here. I know that I already have the retinol bit. This is what this book says, okay, to apply it in this way. And so far it has been very successful. This also you should shake. It says to use it at night mostly. So depending on what stage you're at with your skincare, you can use retinol and this, or one night you can use this, one night you can use retinol, but I'm just trying to follow what it says here, and it's worked wonders for me. What I'm going to do now is eyes, and I've been using, and this has rubbed off completely. This is from Physicians Formula, and it's a cucumber stick that I keep in the fridge because I like the fact that, you know, I can use it cool. And I just do a few rounds like this, and it depuffs my eyes. Oh, and it feels so good because it's been in the fridge. So for puffy eyes, I use it in the morning sometimes also. Lovely, and this is a very inexpensive product. Okay, so now oil. And I'm using the Timeless. I'm using the Timeless. By the way, this is not sponsored. None of my videos are sponsored. I would like to be sponsored, yes, but so far none of them are, okay? So disclaimer. This is the Timeless, and this is the squalane oil. Squalane is an antioxidant. It retains moisture. It's pure squalane oil, and just a few drops. And I just apply it all over, particularly where I have wrinkles, where, you know, that to have maybe a little bit more dryness, or even where the pores are. Really, really love this oil. And for the last step of the routine is the moisturizer to seal everything in. And currently I'm using this one by Mahalo, which is a Hawaiian beauty brand. And this is actually the regenerating balm. All Mahalo products come in these pots made of bamboo. The packaging is absolutely astounding and incredible. This is what it looks like. It has a lot of turmeric. It's a balm, quite thick, and you warm it up in your hands, or in your fingers should I say, and you just apply it. Because it's so rich in turmeric, it's highly, highly anti-inflammatory, and it's just, even for your lips, it's so moisturizing. For dry skin, oh, this is just a godsend. And that's the end, really, of the nighttime skincare routine. I finished with some lip balm. This one is from Nux, the one that comes in the bullet. And that's it. I swear, get yourself this book. Again, not sponsored, but it's an up-to-date book. This is the new version because originally it was called Amazing Face. This is Amazing Girl Face because it's reviewed, or revised, should I say. It will clarify a lot of mysticism for you regarding beauty and skincare and all that. I'm really happy with the results that I'm getting. Really happy to have understood SPF and how it works. Any questions, leave them below. Any links of relevance, book, everything else, I will link below. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.